We do. This is cool. Cammy trying to step a flash up at ramp. The issue is that the bomb's outside. Late communicating this a lot. Smoked off main. Flashbangs over the top. No, not going in towards main. It's a wrap on heaven.
It's a wrap, but not the one with beats. Poppins making her way around, and she has been silent about it, ready to drop the sickest hit of the summer, and it's going to go straight into the dome of Lulatins, who's hanging around that corner. Julih waiting for the push. She's going to be the one that gets first contact, and she might get caught off guard. Two players swinging on her, but Poppins, as mentioned, hits the deck. And again, I don't mean that of the DJ, I mean of the floor. She finds the kill and the entry into A.
Oh, but Lay's letting the bodies hit them as well. Younger already been removed, and suddenly this gets a little bit difficult. Fluxo Demons having to fight from within the bomb site. Flashbang goes a little bit of begging, but it doesn't matter. Shots are connecting left, right, center. Poppins up high, but in fact, it's her taken down low, and Goddess now needs to step back in from heaven. Josie's watching, but it's Hera with the final kill, and there's a pistol round for W7M.
Yeah, sick pistol too. I love the way that they took the control in towards lobby once they knew that outside was compromised, once a wrap was established as a likely situation. You know, that's being heard by Josie on the side, so she knows that this is coming on through. So they then take the initiative, they take space elsewhere, and they're able to just pounce to the side. And the key thing is not allowing the T's to get into a comfortable post plant. You know, even though they've got the position in heaven, which inherently feels powerful, if you negate the rest of the positions, it's suddenly impossible to hold the post plant from there. So really well handled, considering the position of Fluxo at the start.
Yeah, it's a really good reaction, and it all hinges on Julih kind of getting taken down at ramp. W7M then feel confident to split lobby together. Force spy back in, and Julih brought down incredibly low. Spam on Goddess as well. They're both on 9 HP, but it looks like Fluxo will get the better of the positioning as they make their way down Secret, but players are already hearing quick support.
Yeah, what cost, right? They've gotten down there, but two players are limping. The rotation's already here for the CTs, and you know they've made it known, but Poppins and Josie both trade a kill. Which kind of favors the CTs a little bit. Although A site now is completely empty, but they don't know that. They kind of have no read on where the CTs are because the only position they have is down lowest. So they've kind of got to commit. Well, they just pause and see if the CTs go for an information gathering mission. They've done that in towards lobby and found nothing. Now you send one of the low HP players maybe first. Younger's ready for a trade if needed. He's jumping around the corner, trying to bait out the shots, and Lee is going to be the one that gets first contact, and that's exactly as intended. Younger goes up one side, Julih up the other, and that's going to allow the bomb to get planted.
That's really nice. The issue is utility for both sides of the server. At least there is a smoke on Josie, but no kit is going to mean that W7M need to get a move on. Two players coming from the ramp, and it already hinges on what Josie can find. Although, with the time already elapsing, it kind of feels like W7M are hard-pressed into a position where they need to save. Fluxo didn't peak them.
Yeah, and when you've got like two M4s and a FAMAS, and you know you have to do a retake, you don't really have any positional ideas, you don't have the kit, it makes sense. As soon as you're not given a kill immediately, you've pretty much forced to save. So it's the right call. Did you get one parting kill at the end? In fact, already Anna survived, so it doesn't work out too badly for W7M. They keep 3 rifles alive, and now they can reinvest into this round, and they have another chance to put Fluxo back onto the back foot.
It gets difficult though, because this is kind of a really bad position to be in as well. If you're W7M, you win the pistol, then you lose. Now you're forcing. The buy is going to be worse. It's so much easier to make money on this T side. Everything costs a little bit more on the defense. Fortunately enough, they're able to save these rifles. But Fluxo are just being allowed so much control outside. I really like this from Cammy, though. It's immediately a lobby crunch. This would have been heard, though. And that incendio really gives up the game. And that's going to mean that Fluxo are just going to take control downstairs.
Yeah, but W7 are very fast to respond. So they're able to get players out of here. The issue is outside is completely out of their control. The smoke on towards main has just allowed them to walk into garage. They're just moving as a pack, parking their cars up. He's going to be holding it towards heaven, but hell is completely unoccupied. So there's this big gap of knowledge. Yes, she is holding this position, but they just don't know anywhere about Fluxo's positioning outside of it's not lobby.
It's really nice as well that Julih was there because she hears the footsteps of them running away, so assumes they're going to immediately rotate. Goddess needs to clear, and she does. At least Hera finds a trade, but now her position known over towards Squeaky gets forced out by all of the mollies. Lunatens is close. There is a world in which W7M can retake this. It's just going to be so hard to do so.
Yeah, tricky as well. Goddess now salvaging herself in towards heaven, which is fitting.
You can't go
that
for
one's
this.
sinking. Goddess in heaven. Yep.
Nice.
They're not going for it. They're ecoing.
Yeah. They're
ecoing.
on...
Saving.
Well, there will be ecoing next anyway, so it makes sense to bring the rifles over. I got you.
Sorry, I was so caught up in my goddess in heaven. I was thinking, that's so funny. Do you ever just say something and you think, damn, that was really clever?
All the time.
Yeah, I guess you would. I don't get it very often. So when it happens, it really takes me out of it.
Fluxo taking W7M just completely out of it, just denying them every opportunity when it comes to going for these mid to late rounds. I really like that play. I just want to highlight it again. The fact that Julih is so close to lobby, she hears the deep molly, and then she also hears the footsteps. And that changes Fluxo's mind about going down secret because they're worried that W7M are taking the space, then they're being proactive and instantly rotating over towards that B bomb site. They also know about the long-range weaponry, the advantage that they'll have. So instead, they just take the play outside. It's really clever. And now this is fast, just a pace change. Look at Main. Never mind, she's gone.
Yeah, it's actually the 5-7 without armor that gets the kill. Julih has dropped.
It's been heard.
Yeah, there's already a player down here. AK picked up, but no armor behind it. So you have these 3-save rifles, but, well, Cammy is felled. That's one of them removed. You can see the immediate comms as annaEX swings around the corner and sees two as she's trying to throw a molly. She's going to be a nuisance. She's keeping them so occupied, and that's given space over towards ramp. Smoke is also going to be annoying. They're going to have to respect it. Maybe just jump through it, but I think they hold it. So the bomb will be planted.
Really nice as well. The fact that annaEX is dealing with secret, you've also got players that are just holding the vent rotation, which means that the pack can go down ramp and just clear it together. Everything is just being completely cordoned off. Another smoke. And again, what can you do in this situation? Absolutely nothing. Hold on to your AK, hold on to the Galil, and you're out of there. It's really frustrating if you're W7M. Because you feel like you've got the play. You get the opening kill in this round as well. Might be able to get a couple of kills on the way out if you're Hera. You're just looking for even more damage. And, well, it happens once, but annaEX is there for the immediate follow-up.
She's going to go boom boom, right?
Yep. No.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there you can survive in that corner.
It's a single boom.
With even the tiniest bit of help. Right round from her. Little started with Lay's kill here, and you think maybe there's something to be happening here, because that was just the 5-7, right? There's still 3 players with rifles and armor, and you feel maybe there's a world W7M can take that round away. But it's the round they were playing for. They didn't fully invest into that one. It was just those saved rifles. So now we actually have the AWP out. We've got the utility. Everyone's got a rifle. Finally, they can give Fluxo a bit of a fight.
Oh. AWP's already been revealed as the Goddess is just screaming and relaying that to her teammates instantaneously. Look, there's an AWP over outside, taking the fight towards ramp. Wanted to try and get ahead of Hera, and she can only find the first kill. And now it's going to scramble rotations again. And if you're Fluxo, think about it. You don't need to commit instantly anywhere. But they've got really good space at the bottom site. Lunatens has made it down the vent, but the bomb's already planted. You're now stuck in a scenario where you feel like you have to go for this, but look at Goddess behind red, playing it so perfectly. She lets one walk by. In fact, she lets them all walk by. Resets, even jiggles out the AWPer. It will be later bail her out. A 3-on-3. It's still possible, but time's ticking.
Now you know there's 2 players over here. In fact, a third reveals themselves. You're pretty aware of where this retake is coming through. The smoke is so painful. How do they always have one blocking off these avenues? You just can't get in. Time's not there, and again, W7M are forced to save. Fluxo are just breaching the bomb sites time and time again. Feels like they're always able to just find a way through. W7M leaving gaps either towards ramp or outside, and Fluxo are quick to jump into them.
This is the difference between a roster that's been together for quite a while and adding one player compared to a roster that's kind of been stitched together from a core and then a duo. And it really gets highlighted and exacerbated on Nuke because your rotations, if they're only off slightly, against a team like Fluxo, you're basically already in the bin. Even there, the AWP being fired over, obviously that's fine. But Goddess communicates that, and that just sends Fluxo in towards ramp. Hera can only find 1 kill. And from there, think about the utility that has been used by Fluxo to get in that position. The smoke's outside, but only just a couple of flashes to push them in towards B. Defensive smokes were being dropped by W7M, which means they haven't got enough to go for the retake in the first place. And Fluxo kept theirs in their pockets, and they are just completely pinning W7M against the wall.
At least W7M, you know, they're not throwing their bodies at the problem, so they are continuing to keep good buys. But they've pretty much had a buy to work with every single round. It's not always been full, but it's definitely been threatening. At least keeping it competitive. Their management of their economy is something to be commended. This time the AWP starts over to ramp, which has already been exploited a couple of times, and there is support as well. See, Hera is floating around.
Look at julih.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Kami's like, what? How did she get it? How did... Okay, so she's got down vent, but surely the breaking of glass should have been heard.
It wasn't. Julie's just smiling. That was the freest kill. That, to be honest, that's also potentially round over.
Yeah, they've just found their way in again.
There's no chance to go for this retake. You're not in the right positions. At least layers rotated down. At some point, you've got to give these a go. Even with this good economy management, you need to start posting rounds on the board, especially on your CT side of Nuke. annaEX just eviscerates Hera. Everyone's still coming down. They want to commit into this, but you're running into this pack of players. julih doing everything in this round, opening the show and closing it. Fluxo up to 5. W7M lost in the source.
Yeah, I call that a 4K for julih. There was a team kill that got stolen from her, but overall, that's a sick round from julih. And yeah, this has just been a masterclass of finding gaps and exploiting them. Yeah, okay, we got to see exactly her getting down vent quickly, but it's not the getting down there, it's the problem, or it's just the complete unawareness that she could have gotten all the way up to ramp, because, as I said, you have to make a sound cue to get there.
Not even tested A yet. So outside is now the play. And you can see he's hearing all of this. Great flashbangs and lay with the backstab. Much better from W7M. They've got the advantage, but now they need to hold on to it.
Yeah, there we go. They break through. Trying to put the pace onto Fluxo. Fight fire with fire. julih hasn't dropped this time. She's sitting behind it. Decent little luck. Oh, but the spam is perfect. Lei is so aware. Younger and annaEX, this is a very difficult clutch. So W7M finally looking like they've been able to stop this assault.
So I think that would have been heard at least. 55 seconds. They are being offered up a lot of space. It's just what these two players can achieve with it. These crossfires are so difficult to break on the A-bomb site, though. You understand that Lei's repositioned in here after she started outside because she got that kill over towards julih by the vent. Luluten's tucked in second. We'll see and hear all of this utility. Gun barrel spotted for Younger. Lei's not going to swing. The molly will kind of force her hand, though. Oh, maybe it won't.
Oh, there we go. Gets the thing she was looking for. And they clear out Luluten's.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. They've found a way in. There's time to plant. There's no way to deny this at the moment. It's being planted for main. Hera swings out. Younger's covering. And this 2v5 starts to come together. A 2v2 now. And in the post side, he's not the flavor Fluxo, especially with annaEX continuing to take the fights. They've managed to do it. Unbelievable. Kami has the clutch up. She scopes in. That's been heard. They know exactly where she's coming from, and they can set up ready to meet her. Coming on forward, can't hit the first. They don't even lose a player. Look at annaEX. She is hyped up. What a round.
really well the way they navigate that as well, coming out of A. Even with the molly missing, it doesn't matter. Notice how annaEX is so audible over towards this position, which baits late into the crosshair. They now know there's probably going to have to be a crossfire somewhere on the bomb site, checking every single corner, and from there it's just individual peaks after individual peaks for W7M, and you don't want to give Fluxo those. That's a heartbreaking round, and that is one that really just demoralizes you if you're W7M.
You know what? That was insane. annaEX, I'm sold. I'm happy. I believe in it. This is a good move. I like the virtual fist bump as well. Nice kill with the deagle. I know she's there. She can't pick up that AK. She's managed to find a little safe haven. Help, help! I'm on fire! I know it's not what she was coming, but it just looks so serious. Got a fire extinguisher next to her, so I guess she was never in danger. No bullet extinguisher, though.
It's the same play for W7M. Just take lobby, you lose outside. But then you allow poppins on the angle. She's so crisp with her headshots, and now she's just taking all of the space. As soon as she clears A, she can just tell Fluxo to come back up. There's no need to risk going for the play on the B bomb site when A is just completely open. And now you can just shut them out with the utility as well.
That's 2v5. What a backbreaker.
Bomb has been planted.
So these pistols can get anything done. They managed to find out where Younger is. She's kind of stuck here, but she has a lot of support. She should be fine. Indeed, all the rifles swing on through. She gets hers, the Tech 9. 7-1. Fluxo looking pretty comfy.
I thought she was going to hit a wallbang.
Yeah.
That's how close that bullet was. See the shot that Anna hit earlier, by the way? She was aiming at a player, but the bullet kind of grazed the wall and just completely wallbanged a player instead. Well, not the one that she was aiming at. It was wild.
Yeah, that's... Sometimes just everything's against you.
This is 7 rounds on your T side. I would have said 5 was enough.
I don't think they're stopping here either.
No, I don't think so either. And look, this is the first time we've kind of seen an A hit as well. All the conditioning outside, W7M worried about it. They haven't actually progressed outside either.
Younger has 4 flashbangs. She's just been... I like the lineup to drop the flashbangs. She's just going to lob these constantly. They're going to be blind for so long. The flashbangs just keep on coming. They keep on coming. And they burst into the site. But Lilitons actually manages to dodge. Finds a bit of a gap. And so this hit onto A, you said they hadn't really given it a look in yet. Well, they try. And they fall flat.
It's just all about the timing of those flash runs. Come back to that in a moment, because look, double ramp setup. Great smoke deployed as well by Late. That just prevents Fluxo from walking down in towards B. But this has to be communicated with the rest of W7M. No one is considering heaven. They have to be looking at heaven, because Goddess is about to come up the ladder. Okay, good.
Okay, yeah, it's being considered. It's a nice little angle as well.
Unless...
Also there.
If they walk to the left-hand side and go like past the silo, that's where it gets difficult instead. Josie spotted out now. Okay. Good first kill. Looking for another. Instead, it's poppins on the backside, and that allows Younger the time just to adjust onto Lulitens. Yet again, it's a potential for a 5-on-2. Hera late, scaling up towards the top. These are the ramp players, and now they've got to do everything from the heavens. Flash, incendiary, Younger missing a shot. Could provide opportunity, but no, of course, her Tech 9 sings out louder. Another 2-on-5 for Fluxo.
How do they keep doing it? How do they keep getting away with this? Younger. The Tech 9? She's not the one said to be getting the kills. I enjoyed the reenactment. almost thought this was the first 2-on-5. It's such a similar situation. Poppins finding the way through. Yeah, you just gotta love the energy. You know, even if you're a W7M fan and you're probably not loving the scoreline, how can you not just appreciate just the pure energy that's coming from Fluxo right now? Anna, Younger, Poppins, everyone is just delivering. It's so good.
Call an ambulance, but not for Fluxo. That really is the vibe right now. Unbelievable. Now you're on pistols if you're W7M. The world is just kind of waiting to swallow you up, it feels like, for these players, because it feels like nothing they do is going to be rewarded with a round victory outside of the pistol. This all started with W7M winning the pistol. And since then, it's been 8 straight for Fluxo. Lay with the 5-7 can only find 1 kill. And her teammates are nowhere to be found either. Younger has to back away from ramp because she's being swarmed by a collection of Deegs. Hoping for a shot. That's a good one from Lulatens.
All right, let's give them a way in. Remember, there's no kit. That's going to be an issue. They have the numbers. Oh, HE doing further damage. Smokes obscuring their entry through, and now they are running out of time. They really just need to force the issue, it feels like, but now the issue is forced away from them. Defusing is surely not going to be possible at this point. So they're going to save the AWP. Maybe they can get another rifle the way out as the extension comes through. However, hits a nice dig, but traded immediately. AWP at least looking like it should be saved.
I really don't like the decision there from W7M, I'm going to be honest. I understand saving the AWP, sure, but at least just throw the pistols in. Trying to at least get an AK. I guess they were trying to reposition for exit kills, but how many rounds are you going to concede without giving the retake an attempt, you know? Double AWP. No, single AWP. They sold one. Got me for a moment. Full rifles. For everyone else, Younger with hers. Poppins is just running through the molly. Yeah, it's a bit brave.
All right. All right, able to get one lot of damage done thanks to the Molotov and also just a bit of peppering fire onto Younger. I don't know. It feels like any advantage W7M have is with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Given what Fluxo was showing with 2v5s.
This setup right now, this should be theirs. There's so much damage that has been applied to both Goddess and Younger. Lulatens, if you peek into this angle, please don't. Okay, this smoke's good because you still got this crossfire with Josie up top. Spam, not connecting, but Fluxo do miss the vent. annaEX will eventually make it down. No kills found yet until Lulatens fires a final parting bullet into Goddess. Julih just faking it out. Needs the kill onto Lay. Can't quite do it.
Okay, this 2v5's not happening. I'm calling it right now. There's just no way. It's not possible. 30 seconds left. They're both on a slither of health. Ooh, Younger spots one. That flick would have been insane, but Lulatens, good angle. And yeah, it's all good. They managed to get their second, which feels like they're, I mean, at most 3, right? It's not a CT side.
No, it's not. It's not whatsoever. You can't see it reflected just in the face of the players. When Fluxo Demons are running through incendiaries at you, that's when you know things are just going bad. That's when they're playing complete like disrespect Counter-Strike against you. They feel like they can do no wrong, and to be fair to them, I mean, 9 rounds already, they won 2-on-5s. Like, it's brutal. But that's CS. Boost up. Not actually going for by Fluxo. Lay around the corner. Will find the first. Younger swaps to the Tech 9 as Poppins trays out Lulatens. They know Lay is still here, but they can't quite find her.
Manages to get away. Lay's been actually having a pretty decent match, all things considered. just the highest kills in the server. But julih has again managed to exploit ramp. Doesn't matter which direction she comes from, she just finds a way to find a kill at ramp.
It's so awesome just watching her play and the development. Obviously, we touched on it in map 1, but just the growth from her from CSGO to CS2, it's really been staggering. And it's obviously just the individuals on display as well from Fluxo. Josie having a flank, and of course, this is being watched, but she does manage to get the better of julih this time. 3-on-3, still possible for W7M to get another one.
They throw their heads down secret, but it's smoked off, so they're going to be coming straight back through main. And it's double set up in towards lobby. Younger's position is key, misses the opportunity. First shot goes awry, now she's in danger, but support comes through from Poppins. HE does a lot of damage, but they can't quite find the kill. Younger's still taking pot shots on through, and it's going to have to be Cami that comes through to help out Lei, because she is fighting her demons out here. But they're in the walls. You can't escape them. Cami, this clutch is just too much to ask at this point. She has the kit. She's being hounded from every direction. They're trying to lock her in. Younger's just ready to jump on her. HE in the face. Younger's taking fights with the Tech 9, and of course she wins it out. Fluxo with double digits at the half.
I couldn't, so I did. They call it luck, I call it determination. They talk to me like I'm a kid. Well, keep it up, you give me motivation. Just an awful glamour and glitz. I don't need to hide, 'cause baby I earned it, and I'm worth it. If you think that I'm a diss, then you better think twice. Look under the surface. Oh baby, I'm certain. Oh baby, I'm certain. One day you'll see I was born to be a VIP, a VIP. One day you'll see I was born to be a VIP, a VIP. They said that I'd just call it quits. They said I'd call it whenever I would face a complication. They underestimate my grit. My hand is steady, yeah, I'm never shaken. You'll see me dining at the Ritz, all my girls and I, 'cause baby we earned it, and we know we're worth it. If you think that I'm a diss, you'll be thinking twice. Look under the surface. Oh baby, I'm certain. Oh baby, I'm certain. One day you'll see I was born to be a VIP, a VIP. One day you'll see I was born to be a VIP, a VIP. One day you'll see I was born to be a VIP, a VIP. One day you'll see I was born to be a VIP, a VIP. Color outside the lines, go ahead and try. Don't rush a single thing.
Well, at least W7M got one more round on Ancient than they did. And they did on Ancient. 2 rounds on the CT side. But Fluxo, I mean, it just, no matter what you do, it just feels like they are going to win the round no matter what. Against all odds, it feels like at times as well. Free ramp, they're running at them.
All right, well, Hera's going to get both opening kills, so a pistol round. In fact, it'd be both pistols if they can secure it, right? They got the pistol on the CT side as well. This is looking pretty clean. Yeah, Hera, nice kills. Poppins, the sole survivor, and not for long. So, yeah, really nice pistol. Hera with 3. Maybe it's the start of something.
It really hurts, though, when the scoreline is 10-3 and you've won both pistols, you know? But, look, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. This was very clean. This was all 5 players staying alive as well. Fluxo tried to force the issue, and as a result, they get punished by the Glocks. They're forcing with 5-7s.
Oh, yeah.
Nova.
Poppin' Nova. Let's go.
All
right, I want Poppin's cam. I want to watch this Nova. See what it gets up to.
I mean, she's just going to go top hut, right?
I don't know. She might do something fun. She's got
Lobby
Unihut.
split.
Oh. It's Nova on a mission. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Da-da-da-da. Okay, annaEX gets the kill. And now Poppins can activate the shotgun at long range. Famously quite good on the Nova, actually. But the headshot not connecting, and she's brought down low. But she still stands. And as long as she stands with a Nova in hand, Poppins fights on, heart and soul into this round. The bomb is in their grasp. The round is not done yet, but with Poppins falling, you feel like the last hope is out of Fluxo's hearts. And it's Jova.
Fun idea.
You know, that was fun.
Yeah, cool idea. Go for a lobby crunch. Trying to catch W7M by surprise. Doesn't work. So now it's just pistols. W7M can start to build up their round count, make this look a little bit more competitive. Speaking of competitive, the other game, after 13-0, Gen Kid bounced back against Atrix. They won 13-11, so that one goes to a decider.
That's crazy. You get 13-0'd and then you come back and win the next map like that.
That's great.
What a mental recovery.
Mental recovery needed here as well. Just don't trip over your own shoelaces on the pistols, and it looks like that's not going to happen. julih finds the first outside. Meanwhile, the rest of the pack and the bomb on the back goes towards ramp. This is nice. You completely avoided the stack. This will definitely be a 5th round for W7M, barring a ridiculous outcome from Fluxo Demons, but that won't happen. So let's just watch the CS.
Let's just watch the CS. Yeah, I guess so. Watch the Tins get a few eco frags. Oh no, she's being run down. The Galil gets picked up. You'd much rather an AK. Poppins is still going to save it.
Wow.
Oh, they just decide they don't want anything to do with it. I feel like, you know, you've kind of got all the weaponry. You don't need to stress too much, but hey, play it safe.
Yeah,
Okay.
slow and steady wins the race. I like that as well, the fact that Hera's just waiting, just because she knows the Fluxo will just eventually clear out B anyway. So julih gets the info, W7M rotate. It's a pretty convincing round from there onwards, bar Poppins getting the kill and saving a Galil. Okay, not too bad. But now the first gun round's going to come in, and Poppins on the Galil isn't going to feel amazing for her, but everyone else will be well equipped. Younger, look at her money, 3,000. So when this bomb explodes, you see the injection of cash going into the bank accounts for Fluxo. It'll be an AWP kind of in her hands, and then Cammy's got to worry.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, I think she's got a few worries on her mind at the moment.
That's all right, nice.
Well, listen, we can all see the scores. I didn't want to call... I just made a passing comment, Brad, and now you've highlighted, you know, what I was referencing, okay?
I didn't say anything.
All right, well, now the people know that, you know, I've seen the 0, all right? It's not been the best game for her, but, you know, T-side, this is definitely where W7M...
Oh, she just got damaged as well.
It doesn't get any better, does it? All you need is that one round, though, right? That's how you get back in. Bit of a confidence build-up. Don't quite break the wall of smokes. Well, he goes down afterwards. But is trying to disrupt, but they're pausing for a moment before they cross. They are going to commit over. Silently they go. Goddess isn't hearing anything, so yeah, they get on over. annaEX has gotten a lot of control, so
Yeah.
Hera's lurkers. Oh, is that player on the roof? Okay, she finds her. Poppins is on the roof. Younger is down in the vent. Ready for them to walk in. Oh, they swing past, but Julih is here to step up for two. But Younger misses, she steps in, but Lulaton's continues to be a terror. And Hera going on over the top sees annaEX, drops on down. This is looking good.
They're going back to A. And they're giving Poppins a little bit of a chance here to potentially drop the bomb. Okay, doesn't happen. So many flashes. Just they're planting for her as well. This is scary. If you're W7M, okay, it was behind the boxes. But still. But still.
Nice little HE. Got us sticking around. I think she just wants to maybe do some damage, but Lulaton's is on damage control. And all right, we're looking a little bit more competitive now. A 10-6 scoreline. We have, what, it's going to be a half by up next from Fluxo. This was pretty wacky. It's not where you expect the first kill of the round to take place.
It's Lulaton's again, just getting those double kills, disrupting Younger. Younger, it felt like she was dead on for a number of those shots, but didn't connect. And she disconnects, just waiting for her to jump back in. Oh no, it might not be her. There's two Youngers on the screen.
No, Poppins. To the root of it, where we're so clever.
Thank you.
Said we. It's the collective we.
Yeah, I was just thanking us as a collective.
Yeah, we can please spot the cool things in the background. The camera goes blurry as soon as I say that. No pets. It looks like a spot where a pet could be. That corner, little box.
Potentially. Something that is in the background, though, and is rapidly approaching is the fact that W7M are closing the distance. They've currently won every round so far on their T side, which has got to feel pretty good.
Pac-Man. Do not disturb. Gamer at work.
That's funny.
What's the other one say? Brandon, you know Portuguese.
I don't. I know a bit of Spanish. No idea. Something permitted.
Yeah, not permitted?
No, it is permitted.
Well, I don't know that. I can't read it.
Would have said no if it wasn't. Like
well, well, yeah, I guess that checks out.
Talk to me through what's happening here, because for Fluxo, it feels like they're gaining too much confidence and they're taking liberties by being very aggressive, and as a result, W7M are punishing them. So maybe we need to see kind of Fluxo be a little bit more patient, perhaps, or do you want to see them continue to be just running W7M?
I feel that was such a leading question. I also like you're like, talk to me, and then you just told me what you wanted to hear. Like, but I agree with you. I think that it's pretty clear that they're playing a little bit too lackadaisical. They're taking some liberties. They're pushing the envelope a bit too hard, just feeling like they are. I mean, they have established that they are the better team in the server, and they're certainly feeling it. And that's not getting punished. And we've got a good chunk of these players now coming online for W7M. Lulaton's is fragging on out. We're seeing Hera as well, actually looking quite good in the server. It feels like she's finding a lot of impact. So this is where it starts to get scary. And if you're Fluxo, you just need to just chill out a little bit. Take it easy. Go back to what works. More standard setups. Probably into the next round.
I'm sorry, by the way. I didn't mean to ask a leading question. I forgot what I started the sentence with, and then my brain just went.
Like,
yeah.
Talk me through this, and then you just talked me through it.
I was talking to myself in third person, I guess. My bad.
Yeah, I guess so. we're a collective.
Oh, they're forcing.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
But this is a wacky force. All right, Julih can buy an offer to the next round, so Younger's got a little naked orb.
Okay. Don't mind it.
It's a bit odd.
It's an interesting buy. I feel like you all buy together or you all buy separately, but the prioritization is there.
Just got a USP. Is this so rad?
Yeah, okay, that is weird.
I'm holding up my
She could definitely have a deagle here or an MP9. Actually, they're on full loss bonus.
Well, she wants the ult for the next round. Oh yeah, faultless menace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Hera's been so conditioned to the fact that Fluxo are going to push lobby that this is just her role now. She just has to hold for a push. And to be fair, Fluxo have done that. They have got full lobby control. And Hera, is she going to find another kill? Maybe not, because Poppins strikes with the 5-7. Poppins keeps going. How on earth has she done that with the 5-7? Made it really possible, and this wacky buy might be a perfect solution to this crazy round.
What? That's
Right.
insane. This is a proper Looney Tunes buy, and it's turned into something Anna is loud. Younger scopes on through. She's seen Hera, misses the shot though. Julih, oh, she doesn't miss the second. And she's seen Lei drop. Now they know. 20 seconds left. She has to commit to this plant. There's no playing time here. She has to make her way down. Implied she's going to get locked in by Younger. And the supporting cast comes on through. How does this round happen? Well, I'll tell you how, Braden. It's Poppins.
She popped off. Had to say it.
Pop up.
That is absurd from Poppins. A 5-7, a USP, and a dream. This was just pistols. Just holding down the AKs. My voice is going. I'm in disbelief.
Younger hitting some nice slots.
Yeah?
That could have been worse. Nice shot.
Could have been way worse.
All right, well, tactical timeout comes through for W7M. That round has broken us. And it's the last timeout, but it is a full buy. Everyone's got everything.
Yes, they do.
We're getting what we wanted. This is, I was worried this is going to be a complete blowout. I'm out to it was looking like it was going to be, but we're getting something. This is a fight. If those 2-2v5s didn't happen, this would be way closer. Keep that in mind.
It's still crazy that's the same map.
Yeah, that feels like a lifetime ago, right? Where
really
Fluxo were
does.
just doing nothing wrong. What was it, like 10-1 or something? No, 9-1?
10-2.
10-2. Yeah. But even that's crazy.
Now you got to reset here for W7M. You can't let that affect you. You've been getting good space outside at the very least. Look at this push again. Poppins in hut. annaEX just tucked near the vent, and it's going to punish Lei immediately. She's thinking about walking through that smoke. That is so carefree.
Oh, punish. And yeah, this is W7M continuing just to be ready. Jersey spams one out as well. Fluxo's tricks, the little bits of aggression, the timings, the walking through smokes, it's all being accounted for.
And she also found Goddess and not annaEX. So now they know guaranteed there's one player still on A. So that kind of locks annaEX out of the conversation for now. Or it means that W7M could try and split onto her. Julie's repositioned. She's dropped down from heaven as well. And now Fluxo are looking to establish a crossfire. Molly kind of signifies the intent. annaEX just slides back into hut. Julie ticks on the molly. And that is audio given over, but Hera loses her head.
Sweet. This is a really nice setup though. They don't know the second player, although they might now just because both players have got to kill a piece. Cammy tucks on in. Nice headshot. Gets on the board, and in a critical way, looking for a second, can't quite convert, and it comes around the corner. And it's on the Josie, the clutch. Tucked behind back silo. Younger coming over the heaven, spots her out, and it's all too easy. That's going to be finally series point for Fluxo. Now's with W7M getting those, 2 early kills. Felt like they were going to maybe keep this one going, but Fluxo able to recover.
That's a bit more controlled from Fluxo, especially in the mid-round. The re-aggression in towards hut was perfect. The fact they double up as well. And Julie inadvertently taking a Molotov tick actually baits the players into the setup by W7M. Hera swings thinking that she can get the jump on her, but both players are ready and waiting. And from there, it's just a complete outclass from Fluxo. There's too many players to contend with if you're W7M. Fortunately enough for them, look, they've still got a buy. Cammy's on the AWP as well. It's as good as it could get, potentially, for this T side.
Goddess tucks into its secret early. She's able to get over there. An unknown element. Hera takes a chunk of damage early. Utility a little lacking. Oh, Luton surely is going to get caught out by Goddess here. This is such a favorable fight for her. Luton's even gets a tag in, so to get a little scary. That's an opening advantage. Now you know there was no further committal outside those smokes.
And it just means that the rest of the Fluxo can remain rooted in their positions. They don't need to do anything fancy. Look at annaEX playing incredibly passive, just jiggling with the incendiary. Goddess is ready to come back up the vents if required, or can just drop down low on the face of Julie's contact. She's about to be met with a lot of players from W7M. Shadow spotted, kill not presented. Julie somehow gets out of dodge.
That's crazy she's able to get out of there. Young Arthur is felled by Cammy. So she was maybe getting a little aggro. Peeking on through onto ramp, trying to support Julie, but the other AWP holding her down. W7M, they want to go up in towards heaven. annaEX is holding this. The bomb is committed. Oh, it's the sentry. It's going to come forward. She's able to get her gun out in time. They swing on through. They're on fire. And she's burning them alive. Bullets included. And that's the bomb. I think that's dropped through onto the side. Indeed it has. It means they have to commit. 20 seconds left. There's nowhere else to go, but Josie is able to find a way through. A double kill for her. And they're making this one work. But Julie is in the back lines and Cammy is pinned on through. Over the top she comes. And Fluxo do it in two.
Yeah, I got to be impressed with W7M though, because they did show good heart. They won both pistols on that map. It looks like they're about to close the door, and then they get undone by Poppins and a pistol. Fist bumps all around. Fluxo Demons